And De Bruyne has done. Oh, how clever was that? Brilliantly thought out.
That was a nice goal.
Look, there's no doubt De Bruyne will be remembered as one of the true Manchester City greats. That decade has been glittering, as I say. 6 Premier League titles. He's won Player of the Season in the Premier League twice, Goal of the Month a couple of times. He's just been absolutely fantastic in this part of the world. Obviously, winning the Champions League as part of that treble team will forever have his name in the history books. He is a legend of Manchester City. There are a few legends that are a little short way away from where I'm stood now, have statues around the Etihad, and you'd imagine that Kevin De Bruyne may well get a statue at some point.
Like, always have to be careful for respect for the, players that play main roles and incredible players that play for the last, 20, 30 years in this club, but come on, there's no doubt he's one of the greatest. The doors are open for the rest of his life, so whatever we want to do here in Abra part, so it's part of the family of this club, so the impact of some players transcend just even what you have done on the pitch, so, and Kevin is one of them. Do you know how many games together, how many meetings, how many training sessions, how many good moments, bad moments, how many hugs, how many shouts, how many, it was involved in one decade, except the day off, except international breaks, except the holidays, every single day we were together.
I don't know if he's the one, the two, or the three, but for me he's one of the best players in the history of the Premier League, without a question of a doubt. I never play with a player that can execute that precisely at high speed. He can be running at 33, 34 kilometers an hour and play the ball 30 meters through 2 people to the perfect spot. I haven't seen anybody else do that at that pace.
I think he's one of the most dominant players in the final third over the last decade here in the Premier League.
He is a top player, almost complete player in many ways.
Penalties, De Bruyne and Sergio Aguero. Oh, De Bruyne's at it again, putting it on a plate. Jesus, back to Kevin De Bruyne. Cleared by Dominic. De Bruyne. Set up for De Bruyne.
One of the best. The last 10 years in Premier League, one of the best players really that is there really on the top. The way he's being decisive, the way he makes the team play better, the way he's so enjoyable to see him playing and enjoys football and express himself.
It's across to De Bruyne, magnificent.
He's a player you can get something of him, learning. Even for me, as a coach or for the players.
Makes a mistake. De Bruyne scores.
He improved the league. He was on the wrong side of Manchester, so I wish him good luck. It was a pleasure to see him in Portugal a lot of time.
De Bruyne's ball in and better. Here's De Bruyne. There's the shot.
Bruyne, Morrison trying to get there with it.
Bruyne. Teasing one.
Sane's on his way to the middle. Sterling's already in there.
N'Golo Kante takes the shot. Oh. Bruyne hit them with his left foot as well. Walker, De Bruyne.
And the club have commemorated players like Vincent and David with statues in the past. Do you think that's something that the club will look to do with Kevin?
Listen, I don't know, but I will bet a lot of money that is going to happen.